Have you ever felt like someone was making you lose your mind? Narcissists are master manipulators, and gaslighting is their ultimate weapon. And today I'll reveal 7 twisted reasons why they just cannot stop gaslighting you. Now, most people think that narcissists gaslight simply because they are liars and cheats, but the truth is much darker than that. Imagine being at a party and seeing your partner flirting with someone else. This happened to my friend Sarah and her boyfriend. And when she confronted him, he looked her dead in the eye and said, "You're imagining things. That never happened." Now, Sarah knows what she saw, but he insisted, "You're confused. That wasn't me. You need help, Sarah, because you're kind of paranoid." Now, if you've ever experienced gaslighting, let me know in the comments and hit that like button if you can relate. But if you think he was gaslighting just to get away with flirting, then keep watching, because it goes much deeper than that. The real reason might shock you, and you need to know it so you can protect yourself. Now, let's break down the 7 twisted reasons narcissists can't stop gaslighting you. Reason number 1. Narcissists are control freaks. They get off on the power to control your mind. They love to control what you believe. That's what gaslighting does for a narcissist. But here's the kicker. They're not doing it for fun. They're doing it because they are terrified. They are terrified of not being good enough. The fact is, they crave control because it protects them from criticism and rejection, which implies that if they can control your mind, then you'll never know how insecure they really are. As a result, they use gaslighting as a shield against their deepest fears. Now, to deep dive into what narcissists fear most, you can check out my video on what scares a narcissist. But for now, we're moving on to reason number 2. They have a massive superiority complex. Every successful gaslight is like a gold medal in the narcissist Olympics. It tells them you're smarter, you're better, you're superior. But why do they need this constant ego boost? It's because deep down inside, they're drowning in insecurity. It's like they're trying to outrun their own self-doubt. Gaslighting you has the benefit of making them feel smarter and more capable than you, which provides them with a sense of superiority, which is how they compensate for deep-seated feelings of inadequacy, which really means that by feeling superior, they shield themselves from confronting their own flaws and insecurities. Reason number 3, they are desperate for validation. For a narcissist, when you start to doubt yourself and turn to them for the truth, it feels as if they are a god because they have become the source of reality itself. They crave this validation like we crave oxygen because it confirms their inflated sense of self-worth and authority. This is significant because what it means to them is that they are too important and too valuable to be rejected or unlovable. Reason number 4, they need to be seen as perfect, even if they have to lie. By twisting reality, narcissists create a bubble where criticism bounces off them and accountability doesn't exist. Lying is their personal force field against the terrifying possibility that they might not really be perfect. Imagine being so afraid of your own flaws that you have to rewrite reality. That's a narcissist's daily life. This clearly indicates that their self-image is extremely delicate and can't withstand scrutiny or criticism, which means that by creating an alternative reality, they shield themselves from the pain of confronting their true selves, which ultimately means it's another way of avoiding rejection. Reason number 5, gaslighting you makes them feel alive. Here's where it gets really messed up. The confusion and self-doubt they create in you through gaslighting is like emotional heroin for them. And the reason I say that is because it's as close as they can get to feeling a genuine connection with you. Now, the fact is a narcissist struggles with genuine connections because in order for you to have a genuine connection, you have to face the risk of being rejected. This explains why they gaslight you instead. By controlling your emotions through gaslighting, they create a false sense of connection, one where they are perfect and never face rejection while still receiving the attention and the emotional stimulation they crave. If you've ever felt emotionally manipulated by a narcissist, then give this a thumbs up and let me know in the comments, because now we're moving on to number 6. Gaslighting makes them feel invincible. Sarah's boyfriend, like many narcissists, felt invincible through gaslighting. He wasn't just lying to her so he could get away with flirting. He was gaslighting her because he enjoyed feeling like he could control his world and everyone in it, including her. In this situation, gaslighting made him feel like he was above normal social rules or consequences, which means it's an opportunity for him to feel like he was invincible. The advantage here is that if he is invincible, then he is beyond being rejected or feeling unworthy. However, this is ultimately a maladaptive coping mechanism that prevents genuine connections and personal growth while harming partners like Sarah. Reason number 7, they're addicted to the attention. Gaslighting keeps you focused on the narcissist 24/7, and they do it because they cannot stand to be ignored. They need to be the star of your show, the center of your universe. It's not just attention seeking, it's attention addiction. What this essentially means is narcissists have an intense fear of being ignored or forgotten, most often stemming from childhood experiences. And the reason I say that is because children need attention, and they will get it any way they can through good or bad behavior. This is important because this need for attention carries into adulthood and leads many narcissists to use manipulative tactics like gaslighting to stay in the spotlight, which really means they learned early on that extreme behaviors get them the attention they desperately crave. The key point to remember here is that by gaslighting you, the narcissist can remain the center of your world and constantly feed their need for attention. If this video hit close to home, then hit that like button, subscribe for more, and share your own stories in the comments. Then watch these videos next: Why the Narcissist Hates to See You Happy, and 5 Clear Signs Someone is Gaslighting You. Until then, take care of yourself.